Bawm people in catastrophe under Army-KNF suppressive pressure. Available reports reveal that the Bawm people, one of the ethnic indigenous peoples, now find themselves to have already landed in a very catastrophic situation as a result of one reckless and terrorist actions being perpetrated by the Kukichi National Front known as Bawm Party and the war game being staged by the KNF and Bangladesh Army in the southern part of Chittagong Hill Flats. Initially, as though the Bawm Party was created by the army, later on, the KNF Islamic militant group relationship in exchanging funds and arms with evidence of providing military training caused international pressure, which obliged the government to resort to taking military action against the Bawm Party. Thus, the army conflict between the two sides began. The Bawm Party compels the Bawm community to provide various forms of cooperation, such as paying money, supplying domestic animals, and foodstuffs. On the other hand, the army subjects the Bawm people to multifaceted harassment, oppression, and intimidation, forcing them to live in total uncertainty. Given the situational circumstances, towards the end of 2022, many villagers from the peace-loving and socially well-disciplined Bawm community began to flee, leaving their houses and villages under compulsion. This led to around 2,000 men, women, and children seeking refuge in the Mizoram state of India. On the other hand, several thousand people became internally displaced and were forced to find shelter with their relatives or acquaintances while leaving their homes and homestays. One pro-Accord Bawm rights activist using a pseudonym said that due to the absence of correct political thoughts and a lack of far-sighted thinking associated with wrong steps, the Bawm community is endangered today. As a consequence, the simple-minded Bawm community is leading a subhuman life, feeling distressed and helpless. They seek relief from the grip of KNF. Furthermore, he mentioned that on one end, due to KNF's reckless activities, and on the other end, causing hostility with the army and administration, a total of 13 Bawm villages have become emptied of residents up to this day. Additionally, 15 more villages are on the verge of being abandoned as two-thirds of the villagers have already left. Therefore, if the situation worsens further, these 15 villages are also likely to become empty of residents. More than one source from the Bawm community affirms that the ordinary Bawm people, especially those who are sheltered as refugees in Longthalai district of Mizoram, are not in good shape at all. They too are obliged to lead their lives somehow under subhuman standards. Initially, the Bawm people who took refuge in Mizoram were assured by KNF leaders of receiving legal documents as Mizoram residents with free medical treatment services. Assurances of free food and education for children were also given to them. However, it is now evident that many are dying without medical treatment. Several months ago, 3 to 4 patients died of malaria and cholera in the Parbatru area. The Bawm refugees sheltered at Mongbo village, Bungthlang village, and Batuampui village are not receiving proper medical treatment. Due to the unavailability of medical care, they even die from diseases like malaria and diarrhea. To this day, among the refugees, 15 to 16 people, including children, have died. The sources further inform that at first each family used to be given 20 kg of rice. By now in place, each family is being given 5 kg of rice. One can easily infer what could be the suffering of refugees where one family is given only 5 kgs in place of 20 kg, by which one family could hardly survive for 1 month. It can be said that they are left with neither sense of reality nor an opportunity to engage in production or earning. The reason is that the place where they have been sheltered are remote rural areas devoid of accessibility. Consequently, there is no scope for opting for daily wages. On the other hand, the refugee children are also being deprived of education. They have no opportunity to get admission in any academic institution since they do not possess legal documents for the purpose. It has been learned that the Bawm people began entering India as refugees since November 2022. Initially, the Mizoram authority pushed them back several times. Later on, the refugees were accepted at the demand of the Young Mizo Association. Currently, the population of the refugees is 1,200 according to official records, but there are still 700 to 800 refugees excluded from the official count. Therefore, the refugee population stands at approximately 2,000 at present. Multiple sources from the Bawm community residing in Bandarban have informed that although the overall condition of the Bawm people still living inside the country is not as subhuman as the Bawm refugees staying in Mizoram, their condition is also very pathetic since they have become internally displaced and are living in a pitiful state. The Bawm people who had to return upon facing pushback at the border points or did not go to Mizoram for various realistic reasons had to take shelter in different adjacent Bawm villages or in the remote areas alongside the Mizoram border lines. Their condition is also as bad as the refugees. Many displaced Bawm families have found shelter with their relatives or acquaintances who are residing in 9 Bawm villages close to the Bandarban Sadar Upazila. Many of them have also found shelter in the Bawm villages in and around Ruma Sadar, while some others found themselves in the Bawm villages of Ruangchuri Sadar. The sources affirm that the Bawm villages that are vulnerable to abandonment if the situation gets further deteriorated are Munwampara, Arthapara, Basetlangpara, Happy Hill or Punurbasanpara, Raninpara or Piwangpudungpara, Malpipara, Sansawangpara, Ramnapara, Darjeelingpara, Thaikiyongpara, Ruangchuri's Dunirbarpara, Pankiyongpara, Giljal or Obichalitapara, Jarforongpara and Ramthangpara. The remaining residents of these 15 villages are in an uncertain state of existence. On the other hand, the 2 villages that became empty of residents, namely Saizampara and Sipipara, are located in Borotoli Union, a locality on the border of Rangamati and Bandarban Hill district. These 2 villages were abandoned in the face of military combing operations. Many fled for the sake of their lives to Ruangchuri, while many others took refuge in Mizoram, India. Following this, the Pankiyongpara village of 120 families also became deserted due to a military operation. Afterwards, the village named Basetlang, located between Munwampara and Arthapara, is now empty of residents. Similarly, in Thanchi Upazila, where the border highway is being constructed, there are villages named Baklaipara, Paratapara, Simtulungpaipara near the Tanjingdongpara, and the villages adjacent to the areas touching Tri-Junction borderlines, namely Painwampara, Lungwalpara, Tingdwaltepara, Silopipara, Chaikiyongpara, near Ramnapara near the Mizoram borderline are now completely deserted localities. One veteran of the Bawm community using a pseudonym made it known that many children of these villagers study in different academic institutions in Dhaka and Chittagong. Due to the prevailing situation and financial crisis, the study of those children is now in total jeopardy. Consequently, the future of the young generation of the Bawm community is now overshadowed by darkness. If the younger generation gets deprived of education, the loss will be too heavy for the Bawm people to bear. He continued by saying that, in fact, before the creation of KNF, the Bawm people were well off with social discipline and had their own socio-economic base from their produce. Almost all the Bawm people developed fruit plantations, which provided good earnings to cover all family expenses. Apart from fruit plantations, they cultivated ginger and turmeric in the Jum, shifting cultivation on the hill slopes. The women used to weave traditional attire and earn by selling them. There were very few people doing government jobs in the Bawm society. He further said that due to the current situation, the social integrity that was prevalent in Bawm society before has been severely damaged. In Bawm society, social organizations such as the Bawm Social Council with the veterans, the Young Bawm Association with the young people, the Bawm Students Association with the students, and the Bawm Women Association with the Bawm women and young ladies. The well-defined social structure with strong social influence that existed before is now almost non-existent due to the collapse of those organizations under KNF's interruptions. The KNF organized division committees in the villages and the KNF interferes in any social arbitration of undertaken issues. Consequently, that system and integrity have become dysfunctional today. In this circumstance, the Bawm Social Council is also no longer capable of taking any work at its initiative. As a result, a kind of social disorder is prevailing in Bawm society. The Bawm veteran father said that under these circumstances, local sources say the army is imposing pressure on Bengali and hill business persons, preventing them from purchasing any products from the Bawm people living in Ruma Upazila. For instance, recently Bawm fruit cultivators stocked heaps of bananas in the market several times, but nobody came to purchase their produce and nobody even came forward to bargain. The way the army has been acting is aimed at crippling the Bawm people financially. The army raised a plea, saying that the Bawm people have a helping hand towards the KNF. The concept that the army has developed suggests that the KNF will fall into a ditch if a financial embargo is exercised upon the Bawm people, the result of which may be that the KNF will be compelled to bow down before the investigation. Furthermore, affirms that the Bawm villagers of Munlai Para, Eden Para, Zion Para, Happy Hill Para, Artha Para, Munwam Para, Vastlang Para, Bethal Para, etc., which are close by Rumashador and basically dependent upon fruit plantations as livelihood earnings, are not able to merchandise their agro products in the market. During the last harvesting season, many businessmen came to the Bawm villages, and though they plucked mangoes in the groves, they could not transport those mangoes due to sanction imposed by the army. As a result, the Bawm villagers had to face tremendous financial losses. Under this situation, the businessmen dealing in fruits and other agro products are afraid of purchasing even agro items from the Bawm people and abstain themselves from dealing in such items produced by the Bawm people. This has had a negative impact on other areas of Bandarban Sadar, Rangchori and Thanchi Upazilas, where the Bawm people are facing widespread problems in selling their agro products. In addition, as the flow of tourist visit dropped due to the situational circumstances, the sector of Bawm handicrafts and traditional clothes is experiencing a significant decline. The report also indicates that the internally displaced Bawm people were provided relief supplies by the administration for several days, but they have not received any support from the administration for a long time. One Bawm student leader said, "Indeed, among the educated and conscious people of Bawm society, it is not only that none support the KNF, but also vehemently oppose them. Though they do not express their opinion overtly, they do not support their activities. Those who are entrusted with the religious institutions or the clergy, none of them also support the activities of KNF. In June 2022, KNF members beat up a pastor, causing injuries. The pastor had to receive medical treatment. Besides, Kitchen members raised various allegations against the Bawm village heads called Karbaris and carried out physical torture. Many of them had to undergo long-term medical treatment. If the situation with the Bawm people continues to exist, the Bawm community will surely be abolished someday.